I feel like those clouds look more real on my screen than they do in person. That's interesting. They look a lot more faded in person. So now that these cars in front of me have figured out where they want to go, I need to clean that off. I need to clean the car out again. I've been working on a deep clean of the house and it's taking forever. I still have a whole long list of stuff to do, but today we're working on transferring everything up on the phone because Dad said that he'd reactivate it for today so I can get everything transferred over. So that would be helpful. I already went and gave plasma, but you know, I'm feeling broke even when I go donate plasma. I need a job or something. Thinking about getting a new job, a new life, but you know, that person won't be genuine. I don't know what genuine and authentic, like, that's all he had to do, like, anytime the last 2 years, like, is this another test, or like, tease, there's something good right here, you can have it, a new life right here, just kidding. That person knows that I have requirements like my dog and probably somewhere to live if I'm moving, like, that would be important. And then, like, it'll be good that I'll have all the house cleaned up and everything. It probably needs to be listed as like Airbnb or something before I leave, so I can make money off my house. It'd be really better if I could make about $5 grand before then, so that I could get. I really want to get stairs in. I cleaned up that back loft last night, and it'd be better if I had like a cabinet that was like built-in stairs, so you can actually access the loft. And then, really, why are you doing this again? Driving in my fucking blind spot. And wait until all the cars slow down. Oh, now you're gonna drive slow. Yeah, that's my fucking thought. See, anytime I'm relaxed enough to actually make a video, something fucking weird happens. People can't fucking drive. And I don't understand why people can't fucking drive. Like, they'll be like driving like hell when they like bat out of hell, like when they're in between the cities, and then when they get to the cities, it's like they want to go 5 miles under, and like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. If you want to get somewhere, you want to get somewhere, right? Like, and then I have to pass them all again, or like I passed them originally, and then they decide that they want to go faster than the speed limit, but originally they wanted to go slower than the speed limit, and that's why I passed them originally. What is this? We're behind these again? Oh, we did stop, huh? We did stop. We were behind the buses and the state troopers again. We did stop to get our cash out, though. Like, how we end up behind these again? They're going to Uvalde, too. Bet we'll beat them there. There's the 2 state troopers and the buses. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I want to build, like, custom, like, top step is going to be like a cabinet pantry type thing, and then the next one, I don't know yet completely. I probably should draw it out, but that would help, like, on getting up in the loft, and to wow, we're going under the speed limit, all because we have state troopers next to us, and that would help getting into the loft, and then like a bridge going from the loft. So they like they're stopping. We're definitely gonna beat them. Anyways, they're stopping for a snack break, I guess. Really doesn't like to crack my windshield. Yeah, so like the front loft, right now has a lot of storage in it. Don't pull out in front of me. Look how these people drive, man. That's supposed to be a Uvalde thing. Turning out that lane like that. I've never seen anybody drive like that until I moved to Uvalde. And all the people like from around here do the same weird shit. They'll turn left out into that middle lane. It's whatever, man. That crack is really messing up my camera. Anyways, I also like to put air purifier in my house, and probably before it rents out, Dad was planning on putting a real toilet instead of a bucket. Bucket saves so much water, like at least 2.5 gallons per flush. And you know, the water, the river doesn't ever have water, like, so there's that. I don't even know if the water from the river is even drinkable. Like, that was supposed to be sorted out years ago, and then there was something weird going on, and there's still something weird going on, and you know, genuine and authentic would be better. So I don't know. I may go. I still don't really have enough money for a post office box. I don't know what I spent all my money on last time. I just went through it like really fast. Yeah, that's why I need another job. But there might be a job, and then the person, it's kind of like tempting because like we're like conflicting, because like, you know, I want to work for myself, so I have my freedom to do stuff, and then, you know, being out in the middle of nowhere, it didn't really work out very well working for myself, because there was a limited customer base and all that, and limited events, and I was too far from everything, and then like once you get into town, they want extra forms, even though like the law says you don't need them, and they want like extra tax forms, even though under cottage law or whatever, you're not supposed to have to do all that, but they still want to require that for events, which makes no sense. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of had decided to go talk to one of the thrift stores, thrift antique stores, and see if I can get my product on her shelf, because she's talked to me before. Actually, I've talked to both of them before, so I'm gonna go talk to them eventually. I've been putting that off though. So I have to drive all the way up to the other side of town. I don't really want to go the other side of Uvalde, but it is what it is. I also still need to get my gums looked at, which I put off. I'm so bad with like the whole phone tag thing. Like, it gets kind of ridiculous. I don't like it, and I've done it so much, like with all the disability stuff and food stamp stuff, that I just don't want to play the game anymore. I'd rather just show up in person. I might do that one of these days when I'm in San Antonio. I'd rather just show up in person and like make an appointment than like having to be called back and called back and called back and called back and all that nonsense. Just to make a freaking appointment. Just give me a freaking appointment. Yeah, I need to. There's like another mental conflict I have is all that the going to the doctor thing was already bad before the weird psyop shit, right? But it's like adjusted the speed limit to be 55 instead of 75 coming out of here, and there was this cop that went by, so they all freaked out. But we're doing like 65 anyway, even though the cop just went by. really make everything easier. Because I kind of just want to, honestly, skip out and go on vacation. And if I have food stamps, I can do that, even with limited budget. Just skip out and like fall off for like a week. But I still got a huge list of things to do, so I gotta catch up on my list of things first, and then I might fall off for a week. But I really need to do some stuff too. So we'll see how it goes. And I really do kind of want a new life and a new job and everything. But I also like my freedom, and like I'd rather have a conversation with somebody, or even putting in any effort into anything like that. Honestly, that's part of the reason I haven't got one of those jobs or whatever. Because I really don't want to have the conversation like, oh, you want me to apply for all this first? Well, I really need to have a conversation with you about what your expectations from me are, because like some days I do wake up and the weather has changed, and like I can barely move, and I don't rush for anybody when I feel like that. It's kind of like that, and I don't really rush for anybody anyway. So like if people are expecting me to like get up and rush, that's not gonna happen either. But yeah, I live a certain way because like people have got me so stressed out. Mostly my stalker, and that weird psyop stuff with all that was weird, but mostly my stalker. Just I don't run around and run on anybody else's time anymore. And my parents, when I first moved back, I guess, like I knew my parents were always like kind of like a little bit possessive and like wanting control of my time and stuff. And I don't know. They always wanted me to rush and be on their time too, even though sometimes I'll rush and be over there, and then we'll be like waiting for another 15 minutes and stuff. It's kind of calmed down a little bit since they retired. A little bit. I'm still trying to get a church visit in there too. And like I said, I don't rush for anybody. I've been feeling sore today from cleaning up that loft. That back loft, like I said, would make a really good bedroom or room. There's nothing in it right now, and the floor. We pulled out the floor out of an old house during 2020 that was being demolished. It was kind of creepy. It had a like weird basement with a lock on that. Like going down, there was like a latch and a lock, like you could lock people in the basement. It was kind of fucking creepy. But we got a lot of stuff out of that house. Like the floors in my loft. One of them was like a lighter color wood. I think shiplap. And the other one is like a darker color wood, and it's more damaged. And that's in the front loft, and that's where my seed starting area is. So like I have all this transition stuff too. Like if I'm going to get a job, like, and it's far away, that I don't need to start these seeds and all this stuff. But if I'm not, I do need to start my garden already. I usually do that around mid-January, which is right now, starting all the seeds and stuff. I don't think I started any last year. I think I was dealing with a lot, I've been dealing with a lot. And then like weird shit just kept happening. Like worse weird shit. Like the past 3 years in the winter time, there's weird shit, man. And some people want to blame it on them having me detox or something. I don't think that's it either. And part of it probably is the lack of the sunshine in winter. That really affects me. signs. I get all the signs, like good news on the way after the last 5 years, supposedly. But I get them even more frequent. And then, like, in the past, nothing's happened. Like, I don't quite understand what this is. And then it got more and more confusing. So, and there's definitely some weird shit going on around my town in Uvalde and all that. And, I really don't want to stick around. I was like looking up some jobs around Uvalde, but it didn't sound like fun anyway. I was like, why would I even want to get a job in Uvalde? I don't even want to meet people here. Like, I already tried that before when I moved here. It was a weird culture shock or something. Like, people in the city, like, you hang around with people your age and all that usually. But when you move to the country, the people your age, they already have kids, and then they want to hang out with other people with kids like people with kids do, because they think the only people with kids understand or something, and they don't want to ever explain themselves. Like, that's my experience. Even like people I had been friends with, like, long before they had kids, they still started acting like that when they had kids. So it is what it is. They act like they're too good to hang out with anybody without kids, because you automatically just won't understand, and I can't explain it because you're just too stupid to understand, or I don't feel like explaining it. I don't feel like dealing with you because you don't have kids. That's pretty much how it goes. And then, like, there's the other day, like, I medicate, right? I medicate. So, like, that was another thing when I moved here. They like, oh, by the way, the person is still in school, and they're waiting to get out of school to get the bud. Like, and you have little kids selling drugs around here. I had to figure that out too. Figure out a way around that. I don't even know if I can trust the hemp from the smoke shop or not anymore. I kind of got a hint that I shouldn't, and then it kind of like got better. Started tasting like real bud, and apparently they spray some shit on it and all this weird shit. I don't know. Half the shit out there is like conspiracy theory, and half of it might be true, but I doubt that. I don't know. I just really don't know, because I know in Texas there is such thing as like legal medical use, but they don't qualify you for like barely anything, and then they barely give you any THC, and then they have this stuff that stuff is, you have to be like rich or something to like even be one of the companies considered, and all that regulation and stuff. And then they have the hemp part of it, and I don't know if it's run the same way or not, where you already had to have money and get into it, and already all the rich people want to get into it now, even though they don't know shit about hemp or cannabis or whatever. So I think that's a big difference. If they actually brought it back to like people knew what they were doing and knew it, you know. I think that's part of the problem. It wasn't just supposed to be like a cash crop. People have passion for growing the best medicine and stuff, and not adding poison to it or spraying it with stuff, you know. But they were just starting to get those good flavors back. It was all tasting weird at first, and they were just starting to get the what do they call that? What do they call it? I even forget it. I used to watch that show all the time where they used to talk about the terpenes. Is that right? I watch that show on Vice all the time where they used to cook with the cannabis. I still gotta get more into that sometime. Maybe it would be better for my lungs if I started cooking with it. I only had one edible that would ever affected me in a positive way. It was like candy rope, candy belts, and it had the sugar on it, and I think it was made with it, the THC sugar, and it had, you know, in the candy, and that's the only one I've ever felt anything with. but there ain't much nature. It's like all dead and sticks. I mean, sometimes going down to the river is kind of nice, but sometimes you need something like more green or taller trees. Like all the trees right here are short. You just need, that kind of nature. Man, I swear somebody a few years ago was claiming like everything's nature. You go outside during nature. I'm like, not exactly. There's some places that you can go outside and all you can see is cement. Maybe like one or two trees growing in the parking lot. I don't think that's really considered nature. I do need some more nature in my life, that's for sure. I almost bought a Parks Pass membership, but then I don't think they want my dog in the river and all that. And I kind of wanted to go to the river with my dog, but I kind of want to do some trails too. So they do have some nice trails there. But yeah, I gotta figure it out. Like, do you want me? Do you want me to come work with you? Because I can feel you in my energy a lot. And I kind of feel like you're one of my stalkers. And maybe it's for a good reason, or maybe it's not. But I just don't get why there's not a genuine human that has come to my door in any time in the past 2 years. Yeah, I don't like that. And then I don't know what's going on with the weird shit with the jail and the Timmy and the sign, but they had me. That's duress when you tell somebody that, well, you've been using telepathic communication to act like you're not really in jail, and this is all just procedure and all this stuff, and then at the same time the people around you are acting like you are really in jail, and then they tell you to sign something or you can't see the judge tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that's duress. You made somebody sign under and I don't think impersonating a police officer is legal or whatever y'all did with that either. I hope you enjoyed groping me, whoever you were, though. It was probably Timmy. It was probably Timmy with his weird fucking body jumping and shit too. See, the cop didn't even know who those two female officers were, but one of them enjoyed groping me. That was interesting. But then years go by and nothing ever happens. I'm sure it will, but from my experience, I don't understand any of this synchronicity fucking shit. Maybe it's just fucking illusions too. But no. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to live my life. I don't understand why this weird shit happened to me. I don't understand any of the last few months. I just want people to get on my way so I can drive sometimes and not have big ass shit on their trucks. If you have big ass shit on your trucks, maybe you're the one that needs to slow down 5 miles an hour or go the speed limit, not try to go over it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm so tired of this, man. I'm so tired of this. Anyways, I finally made $100 at a stupid plasma place this week. It's 110, maybe 120. I think it was 110. I need to figure something out. that's how in the fucking sticks this place is. Nobody was on the apps. They're all on like some random page that the dumb bitch that tried to beat my ass in jail, that girl, she talked about how she was all over the page. People were talking shit about how she was a prostitute. But, that's like the only page that anybody's on or whatever. And nobody was on any apps or anything when I got here. There was like 6 options for dating. And they were all like spread out like within 60 miles or something. None of them were interesting. I'm still kind of in culture shock, and I do want to kind of get out of that, which is like I dropped my phone, which would be like moving would be nice. And then at the same time, I wonder like if you move somewhere, what's it going to be like? What's crime going to be like? I guess it can't be any worse than this place. I think the whole town is full of criminals over here. I think it was, at least. I don't know about now, but hopefully things actually get resolved. Like weird shit 3 years in a row during the winter time, or like fall/winter. Look, there's a random person behind me again. How do y'all end up like right behind me? Y'all are fucking annoying, man. Like nobody on the road, and all of a sudden somebody be on my ass. Just let me enjoy my fucking drive while I'm fucking recording and talking, because that's all I wanted to do. Okay? That's all I wanted to do. It's very simple. I don't understand why people were gang stalking me either. I don't understand, like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do? Look, you're gonna do it again! What the fuck? These 2 people are together, definitely. We're gonna slow down to 70, and we're gonna make sure that you can't pass. Okay. Bitch, I'm gonna fucking... Oh, we doing this too? I'm gonna fucking run people off the road. I don't fucking care anymore. This shit is getting so fucking old. This shit is getting so fucking old. Just let me have my freedom to drive down the fucking road. I fucking swear to fucking God that you people are all gonna fucking die a miserable fucking death because you can't fucking get it together and let people drive down the fucking road without being unbothered. You can't drive down the road without getting in people's way. And then you have to be like the first in line, and then you fucking slow down. By the way, that lane, there's like several signs on this side of the highway that say that lane is for passing only. And several of you people don't understand or aren't able to read or something. That lane is for passing only. You're not supposed to drive all the way to San Antonio in the left lane. Okay? And you're the reason the traffic is so backed up, because y'all are fucking retarded. Okay? And just let you know, you're fucking retarded. You're breaking the law. My dad's literally been pulled over for that before. Driving in that lane. Oh, the cop told him he didn't get over fast enough. Because that lane is for passing.